Hey, Chilies. So today is the correspondences on whether or not they are individualized, or if I make up my own correspondences video. That made no sense, and I think the camera's slipping. But I think you guys understand. It's the YouTube challenge one about correspondences. Um, I did not know how to make a video on this because it would have been kind of silly for me to log on. Hi guys, it's Pagantry. Yes. Bye. I didn't know how to explain it or anything. But earlier I was outside. So let me reiterate, the question is, do I make or assign, I don't remember the exact wording, my own correspondences to whatever. Okay. Um, Earlier I was outside and the wind started up. It's been an on and off stormy day. Um, and the wind started building from the east. And it was just coming in really, really hard, only from the east. And the sound was building and the leaves were blowing, and it was really kind of cool. But it was all, it made the woo of the wind and the of the leaves, on the ground, and the tinkly sound of some stray aluminum can. It was music, but it was coming just one direction. And then it was like in an instant, it just changed, and it was kind of going from the north to the south in a westward loop, just whoop, like that. And it was continuing to get stronger. And I stood out in the middle of a clear area, so I really was able to have all sides exposed, every direction. And then it came straight from the south, no swirling at all, straight from the south, and just like this rush right at us. I mean, it actually like hurt on my bare legs and everything. Um, and and then it just kind of kept going and changing and altering. And I think that just was really a good way of thinking about anything: elements, herbs, crystals, anything that we are deeming to gain energy from, or to use, or just even to maybe write about poetically. One moment it could mean one thing, and the next moment it means something else. So yeah, we can use books and guides of people saying this is the correspondence, this is what it means, and maybe that's totally honest of what it means to that person at that moment. But that is not necessarily what it means to everybody at every moment. And we need to be able to read that. Basil could be used as protection. Basil could be used to help with our clarity of thought and wisdom. Basil could be used for love. Basil could be used for soup. What is the need at the moment? But not so much what the need is, even. What is it telling us? You know, when we have a need, oh boy, I'm just really messing this up. When we have a need, we have to go with our gut instincts on what is going to meet that need at the moment, and look at everything that's available to us and what are those things telling us that they will help with. So that's where it changes. It things change all the time of what they mean, and it also is changing on how we are perceiving them. So do I make my own correspondences? Yes, but I don't know if I'm actually making them. So maybe in a sense, no. It's I'm perceiving my own correspondences as the need arises or as it presents to me. And yeah, I like that. I think perceiving my own correspondences, that's better than making my own correspondences. So, I mean, okay, let's go with the moon. I was ready to say goodbye. You're not done with me yet. But yeah, the moon. Some people are freaked out by the dark moon, and other people find it very healing and soothing. And some people find communication is extremely open during the dark moon, you know. And does it mean that everybody's wrong except the one individual? I don't think so. I think it means all these things depending on how it's perceived and what energy it's putting towards that one individual. Does that make sense? I hope I'm being understood. It really was so clear to me while I was standing in the wind. It was such a beautiful moment. Somehow I wanted to video that moment to share with you guys, but two things. One, it was slightly raining and my iPhone was inside on the charger and I didn't want to take it out to the rain. But the other thing was you would not have felt it. And that was the thing. It wasn't just a visual thing. It wasn't just an audible thing. It was all of the senses put together. The sounds, the smells, the the feeling, the sight, everything. And I mean, the sky, it was beautiful. It really was. It was like closing in black until there was like this tiny little area of glowing white light just in the north. And it was getting smaller and smaller, and the wind was just going. It was beautiful. And then pretty soon I can hear thunder in the distance, and I don't know, it was just really neat. And it was really it, it had a prophetic feeling for that moment. And I think I only was able to hold on to that for the moment because I know I'm not making myself clear at the moment, but I am wiggling the camera. So I'm back to normal. Yeah. Well, okay. I think I rambled enough, but this is my correspondences video for the YouTube Pagan Challenge, and I I hope you guys are finding the correspondences that you need for your lives to be wonderful and for your workings to be successful. So that's all I got to say. Blessed be. Mwah. Bye. I don't know if that went off.